థర్డ్ వైల్ లూప్ డీల్స్ విత్ రైట్ గుడ్. చూసామా, అందరు చెప్పేస్తారు, నొక్కదానివి చెప్పలేదు. ఎందుకని? వెరీ డేంజర్. రైట్, ఎనీ డోంట్ ఫీల్ మా ఫీలింగ్. ఫీల్ completely not feeling means like this. If you say like that, problem to feel it. Okay, students. Sindhu, correct ma? Match row call in simple way. Matrix number, row number, and a column number. Okay. Shall we start the discussion now? Right. Anyhow, today some of them went to underground. Only sincere students are there in the class. Hmm? What is that? Okay. Anyhow, we'll start the class, and offline, online students also you see almost 400. Still they will go on joining it. Okay, maybe we'll see after half an hour. So now we'll start the discussion. Last class we already started with. Last class we already completed iterating the ND array. How many ways? 3 ways. One is by using. One is that load. Next is called what? ND iter. Third one. Very good. Good. Practicing good. So next I will go to another concept that we will move to the further, that I am going to discuss here. Two topics I will discuss, students. One is comparison of ND array values. ND array values, important topic, Numpy level. In Numpy the topic is called what? Comparison of ND array values. Next is called Numpy. I am going to talk about splitting of the ND array values. ND array values with access 0, with access 1, with access 1, with access 2. So far you have seen only x-axis, y-axis, but here we are axing x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Z-axis. Have you heard about z-axis? Do you know what is the z-axis? No. So that we will see what is this topic. One by one we'll go for it. Easy. So come to the point of it. When you want to compare ND array values here, we are going to get it. Like a normal values, how you compare. Here also we are going to have the concept of what? Comparison of ND array values. For comparison of values, we are having very simplest way is available. One way, functions in Numpy module is available. One more way is available called what? Relational operators also available. Relational operators also available. So why operators are playing an important role in ND array? Because ND array supports what? Vector based operation. Already know vector based operation. Suppose, as I already said to you, LST is equal to some value called what? 10, 20, 30. LST is equal to LST plus 1. LST is equal to LST plus 1, which is called error. Error it is. It is an error. You can't add the element 1. We can't add the value 1 to every value of LST. It will give you what? Error. Type error will come. But when I convert into what? ND array, I can say A is equal to what? A plus 1. Every value of A is updated with what? That is called vector based operation, we can call. Okay, students. Now I am entering into today. The concept is relational operators. I am going to enter here, and the functions in Numpy I am talking. So here the function name is called greater. Now the function name is called what? Greater. Spell out. Greater of. How do you call it? Numpy dot greater of ND array object 1, ND array object 1, and next is called what? ND array object 2, ND array object 2. This will give you students what? Boolean array will come. What will come? Boolean array. That I will go for comparing with. 1D, 2D, and all those comparisons I will take care. And this operator related concept is, as you know already, relational operators you know already. The symbol is called greater. That part you learned very old days only in the Python. So functions in NumPy is called what? Greater. This is important. Next is called what? NumPy dot. NumPy dot what? Less. Less. Not lesser. Not lesser. Alias. That is nothing but what? ND array object 1. And next is called what? ND array object 2. ND array object 1 and ND array object 2. We are going to pass it. And this symbol is called what here? Less than symbol. And next is called what? There is one more thing called what? NumPy dot what? Equal. Equal. The same thing called what? ND array object 1, ND array object 2. If all the values are equal, you will get what? True, 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 you will get. If any one of the values is not equal, you will get what? False. Simple. Already you know Boolean array values. Next, I'm going to take up this symbol is called what here? Double equal to. Double equal to. And next, come on fast. NumPy dot what? Not underscore equal. Spell out. Not underscore equal. So the same ND array object 1 and next is what? ND array object 2. What is the symbol here? Not equal. So next is going to be called as what? Greater than or equal to is not there any function. Greater than or equal to function is not there. And also what is not there? Less than or equal to is also not there. Less than or equal to is also not there. These are the functions used for what? Comparison of ND array values. Are you following me? So shall we go to the coding now? So let's go to the coding. How many functions are there for comparison of ND array values? NumPy dot greater of, NumPy dot less of, NumPy dot equal of, NumPy dot not equal of. So let's go to the topic. So go to this now. ND array. Jupyter notebook, launch it. So come to the point of it. Are you practicing daily that HTML pages which I am sending? Getting answers? Right. Girls, are you practicing? Right. So here, coming to this place. So here, I'm going to enter into this now. So I'm going to take up this NumPy comparison of values. Listen carefully. So here, go to this place. Comparison of values here. Start here. Import. What is this? NumPy as NP. NumPy as NP. Take the values is here. NP dot array of. Take some list of values. 10, 20, 30, 40. You take it. B is equal to NP dot array of something like 10 and something like 2, something like 35, something like you take 35. Like this you take it. And students, for comparing the equality values, equal values must be there or not? Equal values must be there. Ensure that equal values must be there. So coming to the point of it here, now I'm going to talk about it. Print of, I'm going to print the data. Print of a value, content of ND array object 1, a is equal to dot format of what? A, dot format of a. Next I'm going to write it content of array object 2, b is equal to b. I am writing it. So now I am going to print this data. So here you try to write it. So try to run this. This is the given data. Now I'm going to apply the operation. So what is my operation here? NumPy dot this function I am going to take up. Carry out this now. So this I am going to take up. Syntax is here. I am applying this now. Come on, say students, b is equal to or some x is equal to np dot greater. So greater of what? A comma b. A comma b print. So Boolean array or comparison of values. Comparison of values. I'm going to take it, comma what I'm saying, x. X I'm taking. So see this carefully, students. Come on. 10 greater than 10. Come on. 10 greater than 10. 20 greater than 2. 30 greater than 35. 40 greater than 35. True. So this is false. This is true. This is false. And this is true. Are you following me? So if you want to get greater values in all of them, so you can pass this value from where? You can pass these values in where? A of what? X. A of X you pass it. So you are going to get it. Wherever true is there, the true values only will be getting. And I'm just sampling applying. Already, pass the Boolean array to the ND array. You will get. If I pass to B, what is happening? The B value related things will be coming. Wherever there is a true, that true related value. It is just I'm passing the Boolean array. It doesn't mean that printing the data here. Are you able to follow now? So just to find out their stature of how the values are, and we applied it. Understood this? Fine. So now I'm going to enter into the further called what? Lesser value also I'm going to take up. So comparison of values. I'll go to the same place. Here I'm going to enter into this place. Comparison of the values. What is the next term? Less. I'm going to apply here. Less here I'm going to apply. See the data now. 10 less than 10 is called what? False. 20 less than 2 is false. 30 less than 30 is called what? True. 40 less than 35 is called what? False. This is related to what? Output is. Suppose if you want to get both of them, you go for what? Stack them. You stack them and you apply this condition so that you will get the final result. Are you able to follow? Right. This is about what function? Less. Now I'm going to apply what? Equality function you apply. Equality function. So try to apply what is this? Equal. Equal. So here I'm going to apply equal here. So comparison of the values. 10 equal to 10. True. Rest of them are not equal. They are simply called as what? False. Sorry, following students. Now I'm going to take up. Now I'm going to take up. One more operator is not equal. Go to the same place. Not underscore equal. Not underscore equal. Not underscore equal. So what are the values are coming? 10 not equal to 10, definitely false. Rest of them are not equal, only we are getting true. True. Are you following? Right. Next I'm going to apply greater than or equal to concept is not there. And the same concept what you are having, this is what I applied, greater. Instead of greater, I can also apply what? Symbol I can apply, relational operators. So I'm writing here, these are all called what? Comparison of values with what functions? With Numpy functions. Numpy functions. Comparison of values with what operators? Relational operators. Relational operators. Numpy comparison of values with relational operators. Relational operators. So I'm going to apply relational operators. So getting the data here, going to apply. What is the syntax here? ND array object 1 greater than what? ND array object 2. It is almost, you already understood that. A greater than B. And finally, we are getting the same answer like first one, what you got it. First one, what you got the things. Same output. You are getting false true, false true. Here also you are getting false true and false true. Next is called what? Less. Less than I will apply. So I'll apply here less than. So here I am applying less than. Try to see this now. So also called what? 10 less than 10 false. 20 less than 2. 30 less than 35 true. 40 less than 35 is called what? False. Now similarly I'll go for what? Come on. Equal to equal to I'll apply. So only one is equal to. Only one value is equal to. 10 is equal to 2 true. Rest of them are called what? False. And next I will go to what? Not equal to I'll apply. Not equal to I will write it. Here also not equal to. Not equal to. So here except the first one, 10 not equal to 10 false. Rest of them, these values are not equal to this. It's called true. And next last, come on, greater than or equal to. Here Up to this is over. Now extra this is only providing here. Apply here. Greater than or equal to. What will be the values are coming here? Of course, here 10 greater than or equal to 10. True. When I applied 10 greater than 10 beginning, if we apply 10 greater than 10 here, it gave you what? False. Here 10 less than 10 also gave you what? False. But when you say greater than or equal to 10, I will be getting true. 20 greater than, any of that values are going to come automatically like previous only. So last and final, less than or equal to I will apply. Less than or equal to I will apply. What is that? Less than or equal to. So less than or equal to I'm going to take up. So you'll be getting less than or equal to. Are you able to get it? 10 less than 10, 20 less than 20 false, 30 less than 35 true, 40 less than 35 is called false. Are you able to follow now? Right. Chandan, Achari. Sir, if both the functions do the same thing, then which one is better and why? See students, why I am comparing here. When you want to perform vector based operation, you go for what? Relational operators. When you want to use what? Numpy functions to use, always prefer to use Numpy. So when they are giving in library, you prefer to go for what? Library functions you use. That's what yesterday also I said conclusion. Yesterday I said, this is again and again I am telling to you, by using loops also you can go for iterating the end array. By using the function name called what? End array also I said. End enumerate also we can use. This is easy and more powerful rather than using what? Complex coding plus slow in process. Which one is better to use? End iter, end enumerate. Already said yesterday only. Why I am saying these many number of functions in end array? Because when you are going to enter into the data science, ML and AI, three domains, even in cyber script, even in cyber security, IoT also NumPy is compulsory. In all those places, this nodes only will be coming into picture. So in data science level, without NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, there is no programming at all. From here only we'll get all these libraries. So that time libraries and then algorithms becomes more complicated. That's why we are explaining library coding first. That coding makes you to feel very easy. It is just like what? Before learning data structures and algorithms, you are becoming perfect in C language, for example. Because data structures and algorithms are implemented with what? C, C++, Java, Python. Any one of the language you can use to implement what? DSA. But when you go to AI, when you go to AI, ML and DL, any of the other further things, Java is out of order. Java, you cannot use it. You cannot use C Sharp.NET, any of the other things. Even Python loops also you can use it, but takes a lot of time. That's why it'll take what? NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, SciPy, Scikit, NLP, so many are there. We can teach almost all 13 to 14 third party libraries, but the course assigned here is only 3 modules, which is minimum, maximum required for every course for you. That's why these three things are hot for your AI and data science. That's why I'm explaining here in detail of this exclusive training on these 3 modules. Okay, now. So if you take any data science student, if you see that NumPy maximum one day they will teach over, they will say one day you will be experiencing any of the YouTube videos also you see. And after listening this, that's what daily I used to say, compare in every part of it, everywhere else I used to say. Okay, I don't mind to introduce any data science related algorithm here, because if I introduce an algorithm, again I have to explain that algorithm completely 2 to 3.5 hours problem, mathematics problem, again implementation with the coding. So it almost becomes some other different course. So what is my course aim? That course aim I will fulfill in the class. Basically, is a part of Python only. We are helping to you in giving some additional training on some third party modules. Okay. So come to the point of it. So Samir, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, my dear student. You are remembering. So today I almost came to 28 years of experience I completed. So right. Thank you. Thank you, my dear student. Samir, my dear student. Thank you. You really touched my heart. So, thank you, my dear student. So, because this is the day I started my teaching. This is that September 28th. I started my teaching. First, I enter into the class in this day only, 28 years back. That too in one. Okay, if you want to tell that, take some 2 minutes time. Can you give 2 to 3 minutes time? Subject not necessary. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Thank you, my dear students. Okay. Thank you for your appreciation. Okay. Anyhow, just 2 minutes I'll take and I'll move to my subject. Okay. Thank you, my dear students, all of you, one and all. Okay. But don't ask party. Okay. Anyhow, today only 5-10 students are there. Actually, 90 students are absent. Okay, my dear students, thank you to one and all. Now, that's what. So, so now I'm not telling joke. I don't know jokes actually. I don't know jokes. Really. In Python classes, did I make any joke? I never. I don't know also. Because during my studies time, only if you want me to read the book, I will read. I don't know jokes. Even during my studies time, I feel sometimes I did not enjoy with my friends going here and there. I feel sometimes. So now I feel sometimes. So why I did not enjoy, like, so what happens is when my started my teaching first day, September 28th, but always in my brain every day. First my class started in women's college. My first day started in that sound I don't like. That's why I don't tell this. That's why I don't tell this. Actually, okay. First when I started, the two, they're MCA students. They're MCA students. MCA students means what? They're uh, after my BE entered there, which subject actually I enter into that college as a first guest teacher, guest lecturer I enter. The subject is called a DSA. Actually, the topic is design and analysis of algorithms, which is an extension to data structures and algorithms, which is an extension to DSA. There, what dynamic programming, 0 by 1 traveling knapsack problem, traveling salesman problem, Prim's algorithm, Kruskal-Gus algorithm, 8 queens problem, NP hard, NP complete, Cook's theorem, hmm, big O notation, small O. That is my PhD subject also. I like it very much. That's my life actually. So I like this because people like very difficult. So I enter into that college. Already that MCA college, already four faculties changed already. Four faculties already changed. They have only 40 days time to write the semester exam. The DA subject of that place, actually DA means very danger. The people used to fail in that, the most difficult subject. So that time, my HOD, when I was in OU, my HOD, I'm favorite student of my HOD, he said, you go to that college, you teach. He did not say it is a women's college. If he said that, I would have been dropping that. So I went there, like you only that time. I went there by taking back. So I went there. The moment I went there, it's totally written. It's on that college in Hyderabad only. It's a very posh college, that too. I went there. I called my sir. Sir, what is this women's college? No problem. You go inside. He's laughing. That's why I did not say. No, no, sir, I am coming back. No, no, you go inside. Already I said to HOD, he said. I went inside. They said, principal said, who are you? So I'm like you only that time. Just a fourth year completed. I went there. Who are you? I said, so and so sir sent me to take DAW. Like that, looked at me. Okay. Because they don't know what is there in my brain now. Okay. Yes, I am only. And head of the department called. Both of them looked at me so differently. Okay. They respect teacher. Okay. They actually they did not believe me. Is this guy teacher Dana like that? So I went inside. I know if they look at differently, when they look me in the subject, they will look at different. I will look at them different. So I went inside. So first unit stack is there, stacks use is there, time complexities. Second unit is called what? Greedy programming. Greedy programming. Third unit dynamic programming. Fourth unit, fifth unit is called what? Traveling salesman problem, shortest path, Kruskal's algorithm, Prim's algorithm, eight queens problem. Last one is called NP hard, NP complete, Cook's theorem, and everything is there. That is the units. I know. I seen the syllabus. They said, syllabus have you seen? Yes, I know. I said. Head of the department is asking so differently. She is not calling sir also. Because I'm like you, who will call you sir, me or something? So even if I go outside, who will call me sir, right? I'm like you wearing t-shirt and all. Then after I went there, they said, I went to the class. So three faculties sat. Principal ma'am also came after 10 minutes. I said, I went out there. One girl is sitting in the bench like this, backside. One girl is sitting. And the moment I went to that time only she sat like that. But they are thinking that who is this guy? How he can? Already four people came. Already two teachers of same college. Two teachers outside. I am a fifth person. I written on the board stack. Da da. I wrote. One girl said dangerous analysis of algorithms. The moment she said that definition, I only feared a lot. My heart is beat. The teaching to only girls is very dangerous. You know, boys, you don't know that. It's very dangerous. To boys, you can teach any time. Only to girls, teaching is very dangerous. They will comment so much. You don't know that. So, after that, I wrote dangerous analysis of algorithms. Because when boys are there, I used to enjoy with them, but girls are saying dangerous analysis of algorithms. Every girl is laughing. Okay, I removed. Then I put stack. I felt very much disappointed when she said, one of the girls said, the three teachers also laughing. Okay, I said, okay, let's enter into the subject. Stack I wrote. One girl said, sir, already four faculty changed. You are also writing stack. You are also going within 2 days, he said. Removed stack also. I said, direct point. You tell me out of 5 units, which topic you want. You tell me. I'll explain with the algorithm, maths problem, with the computing in your laptop or system provide. I will show the coding. I said. Everybody said right. Ma'ams also sat properly. And that girl still sitting like this only. So then she said, one girl said, definitely some girls are intelligent. So she said, eight queens problem. Can you explain? No problem. Shall I start explanation? I said, I need 3 hours. I said, I need 3 hours. I will explain. I started eight queens problem. Chessboard is there. Chessboard. First, I explain configuration of chessboard. Configuration. And then I started eight queens problem, how it works. Then I started explaining totally concept I explained. I asked them, what is that? Did you understand? Every moment. Yes, yes. In the middle of the class, that girl who sat like that, slowly coming to hands like this. Then I'm explaining the subject to her only. She sat like that. So I'm explaining to her only because she is a rock. A rock. To rock, if I explain, she will melt and she will sit quiet and calm. So that is my target. Whoever is arrogant, if I explain subject to them only, they will just well, they will understand, na. So she understood finally. She sat like this, and hours over, and 1 hour is left out. Did you understand concept? Algorithm also I wrote. Did you understand? I traced the algorithm also. She said, understood. You want the program to be seen? Yes. They said yes. I asked, please provide a system. They brought system. I explained the system. I said, you want C language, C++, Java, you want. They said C. I wrote in C. Give me half an hour time, I'll write in C++, I said. C language code I shown. Done. Then I wrote one more heading. Eight queens problem explained. How many hours? 3.5 hours took it. And I wrote DAW once again. I asked that girl, what is DAW? Whatever the girl said, dangerous analysis of algorithm, she only said digestible analysis of algorithm. That I need. That is my achievement in the first day. So, principal, that day, two already faculties are there who taught data structures, DSA, DA, and I entered. Then they called me, that downwards, sir, they called. Principal also called sir. Now, all the girls I asked, 60 girls are there. I asked all of them, did you understand? Every girl I said, understand, sir, they said. Sir, said, they said. Finally, ma'am also, principal ma'am also said, sir, she said, sir. No, I said, so you call me on my name because you are, see, that time she is 65 years old. Call me on my name. No, sir, your subject is important, she said. That is what? 3 hours before they said different. After 3 hours different, they said different. Then they asked me, what is the remuneration for that subject you take? How many hours you need? Daily, I will take 3 hours. I need 30 days, 90 hours. I will take. I need 25,000, I said. Actually, 25,000, that is equal to today 1,50,000. They said, sir, take 15,000. 1 rupee less also I never take, I said. Because already I shown the taste of Enquin's problem. They said, okay. One day after we said, they said, no problem. I went to my HOD, I said, they spoke to HOD. So my HOD also said, take 20,000. He said, no, 25, sir, I want. 25, I want. Why? Why you are so firm? He asked me, laughing. My sir also felt very proud of it. Sir, when I wrote DA there, they said dangerous analysis of algorithm. I disappointed. Nobody can restore the disappointment back once again in my brain. I want 25,000, 25,000, 1 rupee also less. I don't go, I said. They called me after 3 days once again. Okay, take. I want before only, I said. First నాకు ఇవ్వాలి. I want before. They gave me. Then I started my class. I started. On time I will go. 3 hours. Perfectly I will take. Notes also I will give. And I've seen all 60 girls passed it like anything. I said important questions, what you will get it. That only came. That only in the sense, if I gave 10, 8 came. More than enough now. That is teaching. Day one only. That is my history. Thank you for listening such a great story. Now, thank you. Now, students, that is the first day achievement. Now, why I said this? Actually, I did not say tell to you because this day I said, all of you please read well. Subject is your power. Improve your talent. So, do you know the 25,000? What I did? Later, I will tell you what is that 25,000, what you did, sir, when 30 years back. Later, that story is later. Now, come to the topic. Are you following me? Yes. Come to the point back here. Here, I'm going to say. So, here, if we come to that, now I will go to this place here. And what is the book I read for improving the DSA? DAW. There is a book called what? Coreman. Design and Analysis of Algorithm by Coreman. Coreman. It's a beautiful book for understanding algorithms. Okay, now? And when you read the first page, second page, third page, you may not be able to understand immediately. You have to read again and again. Take the pen and paper, put your pen and paper on that. You will trace out the algorithms. You'll get beautiful knowledge. For everything, patience is required. This is what is my words I said. Coreman. Coreman. So design and analysis of algorithms. Okay, this is the best book for that. Try to see. And whatever the names I said, that are the topics. Still, all universities still they will follow. In all the states in entire India, even in US also, wherever you go, design and analysis of algorithm is same. It's an international subject now. It is same only. Okay, now. So let me move to the fine. So, so coming to this. So, my dear students, let me start. Okay. So, so students, coming to this place, now I'm entering into that part. I'm going to enter into this here, comparing the values. Even I gave the notes for you. I'm sending the notes greater and like this. This is the values not equal, equal, less, and then what? Greater. And examples also, even The notes also, when I was a student, I decided to give a strong notes for the students. But generally, when they are in teaching, they don't give proper notes. Something they will explain, something they will give, some output they will come. But the style of the teacher is what we explain, same thing must be there in the notes. Same output should come so that student will understand very nicely. That is the habits, that is the properties of the teacher. Understand? So that is here I am giving it. So greater, and next is called here what? Less, and next is called equal, and next is called what? Not equal, and the next is called greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Now I am entering into the further where I am going to enter. Of course, that is going to be already explained to you. Filtering concept and all those things explained to you. That's not necessary at this stage. Are you able to follow, students? Right. This concept I'll send you as a notes. Even in Python notes also, same thing like a spoon feeding notes I used to give you. Now, coming to the next, another most important concept. This is very simple, you understood. Now coming to splitting the ND array values. I'm going to enter into this. This is the most important topic in our application development. Students, what do you mean by splitting? What do you mean by splitting? Dividing into what? Smaller pieces when big data is available with me. When there is a big data is available with me, I want to get it in what? Smaller data sets. So in our data science, there is a large volume of data will be coming either in 2D or in 3D or whatever it is, the data is coming in front of us. I want to split the data according to my requirement. For splitting the ND arrays are concerned, we are having some functions. How do you concatenate the ND arrays? By using H stack and V stack. Here, once we join them, we have the functions to split also. We have to join the things from splitting also. Like what? Merging of multinational banks into one nationalized bank or not. That is called what? Stacking. And we want to divide also. For dividing is concerned, we'll go for what? Splitting is required. For splitting is concerned, we are having some functions. Did you understand the meaning of splitting? I have a full data sets are there. That data sets I want to get it into smaller pieces of values. For easy maintenance purpose, I need. For that, I will go for splitting. Sir, how many functions are there for splitting? How many functions are there for splitting? Now, number one function is what? Come on, split off. Spell out. Split off. What is this now? Numpy dot split off ND array object. ND array object, comma, number of splits you want. Number of splits. ND array object, some one parameter is there, comma, another parameter is also there, that is called access parameter, access. ND array object, comma, what? Number of splits, comma, what? Access. Access will come only for what? 2D arrays. 2D arrays. 2D arrays contains what? Rows and then what? Columns. 1D array doesn't contain any access, right or not? 1D array doesn't contain anything. Next, I'm going to take one more function. I will explain with an example. One more function is available. Array underscore split. Spell out. Array underscore split. Same thing. ND array object comma. ND array object comma. There I am writing number of splits and then what? Split. Sir, what is the difference between split and array underscore split? Very easy. The split function will split in equal parts. Will split in, suppose there are 16 elements are there, ma. There are 16 elements are there. If I want to split, ND array contains how many values? 16. ND array object contains 16. There I am writing what? 2 I wrote it. 2, 2, 2. Number of splits how many? 2. What you will get it? You will get one ND array with 8. You will get one more ND array with what? 8 you will be getting. Is it not called equal parts? Now I am writing here. Now I am writing here. If I write what? 3, you will get error. You will get error. Are you following me? You will get error. Now I am writing here called what? 4. 4 I am writing. Come on. How many? So first one is how many? 4. Next one how many? Next 4. Next 4. Like that you will be getting. Means when you are going to use a split function, it splits the given data into what? Equal parts. Suppose if this is called even number is there, then there is a possibility of splitting into two equal parts. Suppose there is a value called 11. If you specify the value called 2, it will give you wrong. Value error will come. Why value error? You cannot split 11 into what? Two equal parts. So odd number is there. Definitely split will give you what? Value error. Error is error. Value error. In my class, you need to tell error name. That is our standards already we introduced in the Python. So tell me what it will give you. So split function is used for what? Splitting the ND array object into equal parts. If the number of elements in ND array is even, so there is a possibility of splitting my ND array into equal parts. If number of elements in ND array is what? Odd number, it is giving you value error because it is not possible to give odd number into two equal parts. Did you understand my point? Come to next, numpy dot array underscore split. This is ND array object, comma, number of splits. This will give you the ND array split. It will split in equal parts. It will split in unequal parts also. It will split. Equal parts and unequal parts also it will split. For example, I am taking for example here 16. I am taking 16. I am writing 3 here. What is happening 3? What is happening 3? Come on, say it now here. First of all, you take it as what? 3 you take it. Come on, what is this now? Come on. 3 5 ja. What is this is now? 15. What is the one? So first one part is going to contain what? 6 elements will be coming. 6 elements will come in one place. And next is called what? 5 elements in one part and 5 elements in one more part. That is going to be called what? Array underscore split. Did you understand? So array underscore split is used for what? To split equal parts plus unequal splits. Plus split is always used for splitting equal parts. That's why split always takes the data in the form of evenly organized number, and evenly organized number will go for equally splits. But uneven odd number, when you go for unequal parts to come, I will go for what? Array underscore split. This is applicable for what? 1D, 2D and ND. Understand? Well, online students, I hope you are following me. Is this is clear about the split and array underscore split? Come on, quick. Everybody need to answer. Is it clear? Well, coming to the next, numpy dot. What is this now? Numpy dot. One more kind of thing. I am going to take it. V split. V split. Spell out. V split. This V split. And the next, there I will take it. ND array. ND array. I'm taking here. I'm taking here. This V split. One more also. Let me write it. Here I will write it. H split I will write it. Spell out H split. Now one more I will write it. Numpy dot D split. D. D stands for what? Depth. Depth split. So come on. What is this now? V split. H split. D split. These are meant for matrix element to split. Matrix element to split. These two are recommended to go for 1D array to split. You can use this also to split into 2D, but they meant for this is for 1D and this is for what? Come on. More than 1D, I will 2D, I will take 3D, I will take like that. Now, how this V split will work, sir? V split will work. ND array object, number of split, you need to mention what ma? Access. Access values are of 3. Accesses are what? 3. 0, 1, 2. Accesses are generally like this. You please look at this. This is called my matrix. This is the 10, 20, 30. Axis concept is always confusing to the students, and really it is a confusing. They should not give this much confusing topic. So this is 70, 80, 90. So these are called what here? Rows. Rows. Even sometimes daily once I will memorize myself what is an axis. This is known as what? Rows. When 2D is given, when 2D is given, axis 0 says what? Axis 0 says what? Row. Axis 0 says what? Row. Axis 1 says what? Column. In 2D, 2D means what? Two directions. Row directions are called zero axis. Column directions are called axis 1. We cannot call it as x-axis, y-axis. X-axis is nothing but horizontal. Horizontal are nothing but what? Rows. That is called what? 0. Vertical lines are called what? Columns. That is represented as what? 1. Actually, if this rule is given permanently for a total ND array, it's very good. But they are changing in some moments. Sometimes 1 will call it as a row and 0 will become as a column. That is a problem here. Actually, they need to design as a common point. This is. Anyhow, since we are the learners and seeking for the job, and we have to remember this until we get the job. Once we get the job, it is big. No problem. Are you following me? So come to the point of it. What this is now? Rows are going to be having the axis is what? 0. Columns are, that is for what? 2D. There is no axis for 1D. There is no axis for 1D. When I move to the axis 2, axis 2 is also coming now. Online students, carefully listen now. Come to the point, mom. Here I am writing 10, 20. Be careful, students, all of you. 30, 30, and then 40. 30 and then 40. This is called one matrix, students. One more I am taking 50, 60, and 70, 70, and then what? 80. This is one. Next I am going to take it. Okay, take like this. What is this is called? Tell me what is this is called? 0, 1. What is this 0, 1? Matrix, right. What is this is called? 0, 1. What is this is called? Row. What is this is again? Row. What is this is? Column. Very nice. Hold on. B. 1. Okay, cool. Cool. Relax. Now, what is this is known as? I forget. Come on. Matrix number is considered as a depth. 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 Say that is indicated as axis 0. Axis 0. This is called axis 0. Depth is in, when 3D is coming, it is called as what? Axis 0. Careful. And when you come to this place, what is this become next? What after 0, what will come? 1. Axis 1 represents what? Beautiful. Rows. What is this is known as? Axis 2. So in 3D, what is axis 0? Depth. Depth indicates what? Matrix number. Axis 1, those. Axis 2, good. Confident? They will ask you in the interview point of view, in ND array, what is axis 0? You have to ask a question. No, you have to ask a question. When axis is 0, you have to ask, are you asking 1D na, 2D na, 3D na? So you will understand, you know the subject. Axis 0, if 1D, you say, you please resign your job, you say. Because axis 1D, there is no axis. Axis 2D, axis 0, row. And axis 1, that is for what? 2D. When you come to 3D, how many axes? Axis 0 represents depth of the thing. Matrix numbers represents depth of the matrices. ND array depth is indicated by matrix number. Rows, axis 1. Axis 2, good. That is for what? Read it. 4D. 4D. No confusion. First, forget about axis. What is the concept of 4D? Cluster ID, matrix ID, row, column. How many axes is? Three, three, three. Over excitement, no. When ball come, you play. Without ball, if we say wickets will go. How many axes is? Three. Axis 0, cluster ID. Cluster ID. Axis 1, matrix ID. Cluster depth is indicated by axis 0. Matrix depth is indicated by axis 1. Axis 2, row. Axis 3. That's all. Don't forget this. Don't forget this. Now I'm moving to further. Now Rajneet. Sir, I'm not understanding. Rajneet is not understanding from very long back onwards. Huh? Because what Rajneet will do, I don't know. Rajneet is my favorite student, that too. He is my favorite student. Whatever I explain, you won't understand. That is a very, I feel even I'm sleeping sometimes, one of my student is not understanding. Daily he will say, sir, I'm not understanding. The one and only one is called my favorite student, Rajneet. So even I'm, during my sleeping time, one student is not understanding. Even I said to my wife also, one of my student is not understanding my class, who is called Rajneet. She's laughing. Okay, at least you feel your class understandable of everybody. At least one student is there. You are not 100%. You are only 99%. So sometimes I feel like that. Rajneet. So now I'll move to the further. Now I'm going to the example. Are you following me? Right. So what I'm explaining? Because when Rajneet is saying, I feel sometimes every student has to understand that's my dream. Okay, anyhow, because I also should not feel that all things are good. Something is definitely some goes wrong. Oh, yes. So I'll try my level best to satisfy, but something I'm also human being like you. So I also will have certain things. Okay, come to the point back. So I'll go to the topic now. V stack, cluster ID. Cluster depth is called what? 0. Matrix depth is called 1. Rows of the matrix is called 2. Columns are called what? What is there in that? Suppose when I am going to do analysis on Indian population, I will divide my India into two clusters. South India, North India. What is that axis? 0. In each South India, North India states is called what? Matrix ID. Matrix ID 1. In each state, districts. In each district, mandals. Like that, I will go on dividing my data into like that. That is called matrix only. Matrices uses that only. Matrices uses that only. Understanding my point? So coming to that point. Now I'm coming to V split. What is the meaning of V split? Vertical. But actually they designed in reverse. When you write V split, that splits on horizontal. Actually, you have to remember, students. They will say vertical split. Everybody will think that columns will split. No, horizontal it will split. Next is called what? H split, vertical. D split, it is displays depth wise it will split. Like what? Like what? Like this. This is called one portion of the data. This is called one portion of the data. This is called another portion of the data. That is called a depth wise it will split. Are you following me? That too what? Depth wise, what is that? Column format. That too depth wise column format. Are you able to follow? What is that access of depth wise column format? Access 0 now, 1 now, 2 now. 0 says what? Matrix number. I'm not using matrix number. Rows also I'm not using. What is that? Column. What is an access to? So I'm going to do what? Depth in what format? Column format I'm using. So let us coming to that. Now I'm going to say how many split functions are there. Come on, faster. Come on. Number 1 is called what? Split off. Now, array underscore split, v split, h split, d split. Again, I will repeat. This is actually, if you don't listen properly, you'll get confused only. Split will split what? Equal parts. So the data ND array size must be equal. Even number undali. Even number. If I want to say Telugu, Hindi students will feel. If I explain Telugu, everybody will understand. Telugu students like their Matru Bhasha. So if I explain Hindi, Hindi students will feel very happy. Telugu students don't know. I don't know Hindi properly. So I cannot explain in that. But explain in common word English. So though you are English medium from LKG, you don't understand English properly. So array split is going to be dividing what? Into even equal parts plus unequal parts, recommended to apply on 1D. Come to what? V split, 2D, 3D, ND, etc. Once if I apply V axis, it is V split, it is going to horizontal. I'll show the example, don't worry. H split, vertical splitting. Now D split, depth. In the depth wise, rows you want to split, columns you want to split. So D split axis is 1 if I say, rows wise it will split. In D split if I say axis 2, it is going to say what? The columns. D split always considers what? Depth. In the depth 1 if I write, it is called what? Rows. In the depth if I say 2, what it? Columns. Got it up? Shall I go to example? Right, students. So coming to the point of it. So Arshad Mohammed, sir, I am Telugu medium, sir. I am understand your English properly, sir. Okay, good student. So now Asif got it. Surendra, example, sir. Now I'm going to example. So don't excite. I'm explaining that. Now I'm going for. I prepared a beautiful notes for you. The moment you read my notes, you'll get a lot of energy if you read. And if you have a patience to read my notes. If you don't read my notes, I can't do anything. Start. Numpy splitting. Come on, all of you. Array splitting in Numpy is like a slice of cake. Do you know cake? Cake. When birthday is there, you will put the cakes or not? How you will cut either horizontally or vertically, depth wise, like that you will say. And don't tell this in an interview point of view. Why I said by saying that depth wise vertical, people got already confused. Just to this smile face on your face, just I wrote it. Think each of element in NumPy as array as a slice of cake. Element in NumPy is just like a slice in the cake. Cake is called ND array object, full large data set. I'm getting one element or some group of elements. Splitting divides cake into smaller slices. Smaller slices means subarray. Often along specific dimensions or based on certain criteria. Dimensions are nothing but what? 1D, 2D and ND. We can split horizontally, vertically, even diagonally, depending on our needs. Depending on our needs. So come to the point of it. The split, H split, V split, D split functions are important tools for dividing arrays along with various accesses and dimensions. These functions are particularly useful when working with one-dimensional arrays, matrices, high multi-dimensional data sets. NumPy arrays splitting capabilities are crucial for enhancing the efficiency and flexibility of data processing workflows. So big data is there. I want to get only few elements. That I am going to say. Here, some important terms to understand when splitting array. Axis, the dimension along with the array is split. Rows, columns, depth. Depth will come when 3D will come. Depth will come when 4D will come. Rows and columns will come when 2D is there. Nothing is there. Subarrays, smaller arrays resulting from splitting. Correct? Next, splitting methods. Different functions in NumPy for splitting arrays. np.split, np.vsplit, np.hsplit. Equal, unequal splits, whether the subarrays have same size or not, we never bother about it. But I'm going to enter. Come on. Import numpy as np. ARR is equal to np dot array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is this function, ma? Array underscore split. It will split what? Equal parts plus unequal parts. How many elements are there? 6. 6 by 3. చూసుకోండి ఇక్కడ 6 by 3. Total elements are how many? 6 by 3. So each part will contain. So is it 2 parts are coming or not? Array of 1, 2, array of 3, 4, array of 5, 6. Are you able to understand now? Very good. Shall I go for this example? Right. I'll show you. Next is splitting the numpy arrays in where? Python. There are many methods to split numpy array in Python using different functions. Some of them are mentioned below. First one, splitting numpy array using numpy.split, numpy.array split, numpy of 2D split, V split, H split, D split. That is what I mentioned in the beginning only. I want to make you to understand. Are you following? So what I was explained through an example, because if I show you directly, you may get confused. That's why I'm showing this now. Are you able to follow now? Come on. Splitting array with what? Equal parts using numpy. My dear students, numpy dot what? Split is a function that divides an array into equal parts along with a specified access. The code imports numpy, creates an array of number 0 to 5, then split it into half horizontally using split. The output shows original array and the two resulting subarrays, each containing 3 elements. Example. So I'm using split function here. A range of 0 to, that is 6. 0 to 6 means 0 to 5 will come or not? Yes, sir. NP dot split of what? ND array object comma what? Split parts I'm going to take. How many splitting parts? 2. Array. I'm printing array called 0 to 5 and resulting array is called what? I'm going to. How many parts? 0 to 5 means what? 0 to 1, 2. Next is called 3, 4, 5. Are you understanding equal parts or not? Let me go to my example. Go to this place. Here I am going to show. Go to the new one, new notebook. Here I am writing it. Students, here I am writing. This is the one I am going to print it. Are you getting or not? Yes, this is called 0 to 5 and the numpy of what? Split of array comma 2. Same thing you carry, students, and you specify what here? I'm writing here called what? 3. I'm mentioning 3. Here I'm going to write it. How many you are getting? Man, totally how many here, students? 0 to 5 means 6. 6 by 2, how many? 3 elements I got it or not? Next, I said how many here? 3. Sir, slowly, please. Okay. Slowly. Slowly. So, 3. 3 means how totally how many elements? 6. Totally how many elements? 6. 6 by 3. 2. So, each array contains how many elements? 2 elements. 2 elements. Getting or not? Difficult or easier? Easy. Now I'm going to enter into, now I'm going to enter into something, entering into different. Same thing. Careful, because I mentioned what? 6 even element. See, my dear students, I am specifying as what? 7. 7. 7. What is this now? 3 or 2 or whatever it is. 4, 3, 2, anything you take it. This will give you what? Error. What is that error, mom? Please read the error. Array split does not result in equal division. Which error? Right. This error I will keep as this. This program I'll keep. Don't ask me, sir, this is giving error. Don't tell that this is giving error. I'm keeping error for you to understand when you are executing. Understand? Okay. If you are getting any problem here, I will take this error name. I will keep it here. This point I will say this one. It will give you what? Error. So this error I'm keeping it. So I think you are following me. So this error I wrote it, but error also I will keep as this. Don't think that SAR is sending error related program. I'm sending this error to realize you that. Understanding this now? So coming to the point back, I'm going to enter into the next one. What is this? Unequal splitting of arrays using numpy dot array underscore split. So read out the concept. Numpy dot array underscore split, splitting into equal or nearly equal subarrays or similar to numpy split, but it allows for uneven splitting of arrays. This is useful when array cannot be evenly divided by specified number of splits. Numpy dot array of array of 4 split into 4 parts, accommodating uneven division. Just one example mentioned. Come on. Here importing, what is the range of 13? 0 to 12. 0 to 12 means how many? 13. 13 means how many? 4. 4, 13 divided by 4. The 4, 3. 3 elements will come. 3 parts with the 3 elements. One third part will be with 4 element. Understand that? Come on now. This is my given data because of this answer. Because of this answer, this is ND array. And result is printed here. First one is called what? 0 to this one, bigger part, and next is showing the subparts. Is it called unequal lengths are divided or not? This is by using what? Array split. Array split. So this is going to be called what? Array split. See this data. We are having array split here. Clear or not? Yes. The same thing I'm trying to write. Here I'm writing same thing. 5 I will write it. 5. Can you tell me 5 if I write it? What is my number of elements? 13. 13. What is this 3? 13 divided by 5. 5. Come on. 5 2s are 10. What is the remaining? 3. That means what is the one element will be coming? Come on. So see that each one is coming with what? First 3. How many unequal elements are coming? 3, 3, 3. And the next is called what? 2, 2, 2. Are you able to follow? So that entire elements are distributed in such a way that some of them are equal parts, some of them are unequal parts. So unequal splitting, if you want to go for what? Array underscore split. Equal splits, if you want to go for what? Split function. Able to understand? Fine. So online students, I hope you are understanding me. You understood me. So coming to the point back, here I will go to the next mechanism, splitting of what? 2D array. 2D array. So now if we go to that 2D array, it will be all the students are getting some problem here. Because if I explain this V split and H split, the time is also less. Can I explain on next class Monday? Because it takes some time. It takes some time. If I little make it very fast, bouncing it will be. So on Monday class, I will explain this V split, H split, D split. I'll send the notes. I'll send the notes because almost I gave you here. I'll send the notes. You try to follow. Examples I'll show on Monday. Okay. Thank you. Carry on. Online students, you hold on if any doubts are there. Online students. Suresh.
Sir, my query is about, I put chat also. Is there any course is there in our narration institute, sir, for regarding the AI?
There, ma, you try to attend the classes. Some sessions are going on.
Okay, sir, will you take the class or AI course?
No, ma, I'm taking because my classes are already scheduled for complete Python and this one only.
Okay, okay.
Attend that sessions and see that.
Sure, sure. Sir, in the AI actually we have like ML, I mean machine learning, deep learning and all. We have multiple models. So which one
Yes.
we have to choose, sir, for to get the job?
ML is most important. ML.
Okay, sir.
ML is most important.
ML is basically it's a part of AI, correct, sir? ML.
Yeah, only because the total industry is running on ML only nowadays.
Okay, sir.
Right, ma.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Suresh. Sucharita.
Yep. Hi, sir.
Sucharita, tell me, ma.
Yeah. Sir, actually, I'm unable to catch this V split, H split,
Right, ma. Got
0 and 1. So there I'm missing, sir, actually.
Tell me, ma, Sucharita.
సార్ యాక్చువల్గా మనకి ఇప్పుడు వి స్ప్లిట్ హెచ్ స్ప్లిట్ లోను 0-1 అని సంథింగ్ చెప్పారు
నేను
కదా సార్.
మళ్ళా మండే రోజు నేను మళ్ళీ రివైజ్ చేస్తాను సరేనా మిగతా వాళ్ళు కూడా డౌట్ ఉంది ఐ
ఓకే
విల్ రివైజ్ ఇట్ ఆన్ మండే వన్స్ అగైన్ ఓకేనా డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ ఇట్
ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
రైట్ ఓకే పంచనను
హలో సార్, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. సార్ ఇది
Good evening.
మ్యాట్రిసెస్ మనం వాడుతున్నాం కదా సార్. యాక్చువల్ గా మనకి లిస్టులు ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి కదా, రియల్ టైమ్ లో మనము ఈ మ్యాట్రిసెస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ని అసలు ఎలా వాడతామని, అంటే అప్లికేషన్ లో ఎక్కడ యూజ్ అవుతుంది?
నేను చెప్పినాను కదా ఇప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యు టేక్ ఏ పాపులేషన్ అనాలిసిస్ that first I will divide into two parts or multiple parts that I will identify as a matrices IDs, like a cluster IDs, like matrices IDs. Then subparts of those identified things as rows, columns. Like you take an LIC application, the agencies which are available with us will be taken as what? Rows. And the customers will be taken as columns. Their policy amounts, the number of customers available with each agent is taken as a matrix with a number of customers made an LIC premium with the company.
Sir, in that case, actually, we are using like these matrices in the like reporting level. Is it right? My understanding.
Yes.
Okay.
In analysis,
Sir,
it is most useful.
Sir, actually, I have one more doubt. Actually, whether we will use like in real time, we want like the matrix like something like something like 30 rows and 50 columns. Whether we can create like that kind of matrix?
You will get even 100 rows and 100 columns also.
Yeah. I want actually that information. So
Possible, no?
we can create like 100 rows also. 100 rows
possible.
and
possible.
Okay.
100% it is possible.
Yeah, in that case, actually, we can pick like anything with from the database. We can retrieve, right?
Your data pandas, I will tell you. Pandas data frame concept, I will explain.
Okay. Yeah, but actually, I'm not getting actually where we are using this matrix. But we are starting all these things. But in real time, actually, where we are using this matrix actually. So
అదే కదా నేను చెప్పినా కదా ఆల్రెడీ ఐ సెడ్ సో మెనీ టైమ్స్.
Yes, sir.
ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్, అంటే ఇంకో చిన్న రిక్వెస్ట్ సార్. అంటే ఏం లేదు, ఈ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ గురించి నాకు ఇంకా చాలా డౌట్ గా ఉంది. అంటే మీరు చెప్పారు యాక్చువల్ గ్రాఫికల్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ లో మనం ఒక సర్టన్ పాయింట్ ని మ్యాప్ చేయాలంటే వాడతాం, అంటే ఎక్స్ లెవెల్ కానీ వై లెవెల్ కానీ. కాకపోతే రియల్ టైమ్ లో డెవలపర్ ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తారని చెప్పేసి ఇంకా నాకు కరెక్ట్ గా అర్థం కాలేదు సార్ యాక్చువల్.
సరే ఓకే, నేను మళ్ళీ ఫర్దర్ పండాస్ లెవెల్ కి వచ్చినప్పుడు వచ్చేస్తుంది మళ్ళీ.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
రైట్. సో సుశీల్.
So one small doubt, sir. Can you please repeat the algorithms book that you suggested, sir? Coreman అని మీరు చెప్పారు కదా.
Coreman, data design and analysis of algorithms. Topic is book name Design and Analysis of Algorithms. Coreman. Coreman.
Cool. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right. And Sai Siddhartha.
Sir, can you tell the admin to share the details of our ఒకసారి అడిగాను కదా సార్.
ఏంటి ఏం అడిగావు?
అడ్మిన్ డీటెయిల్స్ సార్. వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్
డీటెయిల్స్ అడ్మిన్ డీటెయిల్స్ నా దగ్గర ఉండవు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు కాంటాక్ట్ దోస్ పీపుల్ అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఆస్క్. సబ్జెక్ట్ డౌట్ ఉంటే నన్ను అడగాలి. అడ్మిన్ డీటెయిల్స్ నా దగ్గర ఎందుకు ఉంటాయి?
సారీ సార్, కానీ ఇట్లా ఒకసారి